Hey everybody, welcome back to Dollar Workout Club. If you're new to Dollar Workout Club, my name is Lynn, and since I'm wearing green, that means I'm going to be showing you the beginner modifications to all the exercise moves today. Natalie is wearing yellow today, which means she's going to show you the intermediate level, and Drew is wearing red today, which means he's going to show you the advanced versions of the 4 exercise moves that we're doing today. So if you're a member for a while and you already know these exercise moves, you can go ahead and skip forward to the warm-up, but if you're new to Dollar Workout Club, you can follow along to see which modification you should be doing throughout this workout. Natalie's going to help by showing both the beginner and the intermediate level for me while I explain it. So the first move we're doing is a plank. Now the big thing to know about this is the closer you are to the wall, the easier this move's going to be, and the further out you are from the wall, the harder this move's going to be. What you're going to do is you're going to get close to the wall, you're going to put your forearms against the wall, and as you step back, you'll notice you really need to engage your core to hold yourself in place. So this is a plank against the wall, which is what the green level is going to be doing. Yellow and red are going to be doing planks similarly. The only difference is yellow is going to be going on their knees, while red is on their feet. And what you're going to do is just like you see here, their backs are flat, their butt is down, they're resting on their forearm, they're holding themselves up with their shoulders and with their core, really squeezing that core and engaging. Now what I don't want to see is you letting your hips fall down, like you can see Drew doing right there, or sticking your butt up, like you can see them doing here. When you get tired, you tend to overcompensate in that way, so just be conscious, maybe take a small break if you need to. The next move we're doing are knee to chest plank jumps. So this is a pretty difficult move. At a green level, it's going to be very similar to a plank. You're going to get in the plank position like you were before. The only difference is you're going to try to raise one knee at a time as fast as you can and as high as you can, just like you see Natalie doing here. Okay, now at a yellow and red level, they're actually doing the exact same move. The only difference is yellow will probably be taking a break as they jump forward and a break as they jump back. So they're holding themselves up in plank position. They're jumping in those feet as high towards their chest as they can. They're jumping it back. Yeah. That is a really hard move.
It's kind of like mountain climbers. The only difference is instead of alternating your feet, you're jumping back and forth.
And you're really squeezing your core as you bring your knees to your chest and then kicking back. So
absolutely.
It's a good core move.
After the 3 minutes of that, you're going to be hurt.
Yeah.
So the next move we're doing are jumps. Now at a green version, instead of having the high impact of actually jumping, you're just going to reach up on your toes and reach up as high as you can and then come right back down. And also you want to go as fast as you can. So if you can go at a faster pace, great. You might want to get near a wall for stability and support if you need it. Yellow and red are going to be actually doing small jumps, going as fast as they can and as high as they can, just like you see right here. Perfect. Then the last move we're doing are sit-ups. So the green version, you're going to want to lay down. You're going to have your knees bent, your feet pushed against the floor, and your back flat. And then you're going to just slightly lift those shoulders off the ground, just barely coming up, engaging your core, squeezing, just like a little crunch. Make sure you try to get those shoulders off the ground and then coming right back into starting position. You can see Natalie's holding her head there for support on her neck. It also helps if you look a little bit more up towards the ceiling instead of down towards your feet so you don't pull your neck. Now at a red and yellow version, sit-ups are going to be the exact same. The only difference is going to be the pace in which you go. So yellow's probably going to go a little bit slower than red. What you're going to do is you're going to lie flat and then you're going to bring your body up, tapping all the way that you can towards your feet and lowering. So you can see they're using their arms a little bit for momentum as they come up and do a full crunch and then lay all the way back down. So those are the moves that we're doing today, you guys. Natalie and I are going to go ahead and get started with the warm-up. Make sure you warm up with us. And while we're warming up, Drew will explain the structure of today's workout.
All right, you guys. Today's the 5th day of this week that we've been doing the same structure. We're doing 4 3-minute AMRAPs. That means as many reps as possible in 3 minutes time. So just like the other days this week, we're doing the exact same thing, except what we're doing is different movements. So the first 3-minute AMRAP is a plank. So you're holding that plank as long as you can, well, for 3 minutes, as long as you can. Try not to take any breaks if possible. Then, after doing that for 3 minutes, you get a 30-second break before going into knee to chest plank jumps. You're doing that for 3 minutes, as many reps as possible. Then you rest for 30 seconds before you go into the third AMRAP, which is for 3 minutes as well, of just those little jumps that you're doing that for 3 minutes, and then 3 minutes of sit-ups, as many reps as possible at the end. So really, you're only working for 12 total minutes, but you'll see it's very, very tough, just like the other days this week. So let's have a good time. Let's get warmed up, have some fun. Hopefully it's a Friday for you guys, and let's do this.
All right, we're going to finish with just some self-hugs.
Loosen up those shoulders, chest a little bit.
I'm kind of curious to see if there's any Dollar Workout Club members that can do a red plank for 3 minutes. I don't think I could do a plank for 3 minutes. Maybe. I don't know.
It's one of those things where it's in your head, like, you know, kind of you got to be mentally tough, but it's hard.
Well, I guess we'll see if Drew does it for 3 minutes with like perfect
And if not,
form.
then I'm not mentally tough.
We're just teasing. All right, we're going to get started in just a few seconds, you guys. All right, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and go over to the wall since that's where we're going to be planking for green. We're starting in 3, 2, 1, and go.
You should find a happy place. Think positive thoughts here.
Yep.
Now remember, the key with plank, you guys, is you really do need to keep that butt down and that back flat. You really want to make sure the focus is on engaging your core. And when I say engaging your core, I like to think of belly button to spine. So think of where your belly button is. Think of squeezing it all the way back as though you're trying to push it all the way back towards your spine. And that's what you want to be doing this entire 3 minutes, is engaging your belly button to spine. Now, if you get to the point where you're struggling with form and you are, you know, either sticking your butt up or maybe sinking your hips down too low, go ahead and take a few seconds break. Just step away from the wall or you know, just take a break if you're on the ground and then get right back into it. Also remember, at the green version, if you want to make this harder, you could step out further away from the wall. This is going to make it a little bit more difficult. And if you're really struggling, step in closer to the wall. You guys are doing a really great job. We're already at about 1 minute into it. We have about 2 minutes left.
Let's go, you guys. Stay strong here.
Good job.
Push yourself.
Drew and I were just talking about the world record for plank, and what did you say it was? Like 5 hours?
I think so, at least that. I think at least
Isn't that crazy?
That's insane. I can't even do 3 minutes.
We had this guy on our podcast, and he was saying him and his team, didn't he say that they sat around in a circle and they all planked together for an hour?
What?
Yeah, 60 minutes.
What?
And he said that what they did is they ran through specific chants together to like pass the time to keep their mind off the clock.
No way.
Yep.
Okay, I get that part of it, but my body would give out. I don't know how
That's
they
what
do
I
that.
thought. I'm like, my core would give out before then. Like I said, you guys, if you need to take a quick second break, you know, let that core rest for a second and then get right back into position. You can go ahead and do this. This is you versus you. It's not you versus us. So just because we aren't taking breaks doesn't mean that you can't. You know, if you need to take more breaks or less breaks, that's fine. Just challenge yourself. You want to make this difficult for you. We have about 1 minute left.
See, we can do this.
1
We got
minute, you
this,
guys.
team,
We
right?
got this.
We got it. Good
We got
job,
this.
guys.
Hold
if
it
you do need to
tight.
take a break, you can roll back a little bit just to stretch your stomach out and then get right back into it.
Absolutely. Challenge yourself this last time. Now, if your core doesn't hurt, if this isn't challenging, then you probably picked the wrong level. You can go ahead and get into a harder position for the last time. For the last little bit of about 30 seconds that we have remaining.
Oh, man. Good job,
Woo,
guys.
This is definitely difficult. Do the best you can, you guys. We have less than 30 seconds remaining. Keep that core in tight. Remember, after this, we get a full 30 seconds rest. So even if it's burning, if your arms are shaking, if your core is shaking, that's normal. Keep that butt down, that back flat. Really hold it in tight, you guys. We have just about 10 seconds left.
We got
You
this.
can do anything
Here we go.
for
Here
10
we go.
seconds. Hold strong, hold strong. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job.
Man. Good job,
All
guys.
right.
Stretch out that
Now,
core
if you think
for
that
a
was
second.
hard, wait till we got this
Hey.
next one.
Don't scare the our members.
All right, we
All
got
right. No
our
way.
knee to chest plank
It's
jump.
so easy. So easy. Here we go. Good job.
So
Hey, if
remember,
you guys,
these are a lot like mountain climbers. They're just jumping
Yeah.
instead of stepping.
If you guys went all 3 minutes without taking a break, kudos to you. That's hard. That was
Yeah.
way hard. I was
It's
shaking,
really hard.
but I did it.
Make
We-
sure you get in position because we're going to get started. We're starting again in 3, 2, 1, and go. Now remember with this, you really want to focus on keeping that core in tight throughout the entire movement. This is a very difficult move. And remember, for green, instead of jumping our feet, we're lifting one knee, one at a time, going right back to the starting position and alternating and lifting the other knee. Nice job, you guys. Your core should already be on fire from doing
Yeah,
planks
it's
for 3
burning.
minutes before this.
Now at yellow, when I'm in like this, I'm putting the weight on my toes instead of on my shoulders, so it's allowing my shoulders a chance to rest.
Yep, make sure you guys rest whenever you really need to. This is about challenging yourself. But when you start compromising your form, when it gets really difficult and you feel like your form is suffering, you will want to take a short break and then go right back into position.
Holy smokes.
Jumping those feet in, jumping those feet out, or lifting those knees up. Really challenge yourself here, you guys. Remember, we're only doing this for 3 minutes, and we're about 1 minute into it.
Your heart rate should be really high right now. I mean, not like crazy high, but it definitely should be increasing.
Mine's crazy high.
Well, yeah, right. Okay.
Nice job.
That'll probably be crazy high.
Sound like crazy high, but it's like just crazy high.
Remember, this is just like the previous planks where if you step your feet back further for green, or if you're closer into the wall, it's easier. The further out you are, the harder it is. So you can make this more challenging for you even at the green level. Oh, nice job, you guys. I'm sure you're taking a few little breaks here and there, and that's okay. Focus on quality form. And as always, it's quality over quantity. It's better to take a few seconds rest so that you can keep good form, keeping that back flat, keeping that core tight, than it is to hold it in the improper position. Focus on breathing. Sometimes when we're doing core moves, we forget to breathe. We hold our breath. Focus on taking deep breaths in and out. We have 1 minute left, you guys. 1 minute.
Good job, guys.
Nice job. Focus on quality form, you guys. Remember, back flat, butts down, bringing those knees in close as you can towards your chest. Hold that plank. All right, you guys, less than 30 seconds. Don't give up. Don't quit. Okay, if you need to take a quick second break, go ahead and do it, but go the full round, okay? We get 30 seconds rest after this. Just remember that. We get a full 30 seconds to rest up. Nice job. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't quit. We're almost there. Keep going. We have less than 10 seconds remaining. You got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice
Oh my
job.
goodness.
Yeah, those are hard.
Wow, that was hard.
Ooh,
All right.
Those are over.
These jumps are going to come quick. We have about 20 seconds rest. Get a drink of water if you want it.
these might seem easy at first,
Yeah.
these jumps, but they get hard.
3 minutes of consistent jumping is really going to get that heart rate elevated, you guys. Get ready. We're going to get started in just about 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. 3 minutes. Remember, at the green version, you're just raising up on those toes. This is going to give you a killer calf workout doing this. It really should also get your heart rate up, especially if you're moving and reaching up as high as you can and as fast as you can. If you're going faster than me, that's awesome. If you're going a little bit slower, if you need to get near something like a wall with one hand to hold yourself for stability, that's okay too. Nice job. And then shake out those legs whenever you need to. You take as many breaks as you need. This is you versus you. We're really focusing on getting our heart rate up at this time though, you guys, which is really going to help us burn more calories throughout the rest of the workout. So really challenge yourself.
Good job, you guys. We're 45 seconds in.
Nice job. Focus on your breathing. You should be tired. Keep moving as much as you can.
Good job, you guys. Keep going.
This really hurts and burns
Stay
those
strong here.
calves.
Stay
Feel free
strong.
to shake those out. Oh my gosh. 2 more minutes to go, you guys. 1 minute down, 2 more to go.
You'd be like, when we were demonstrating these, I'm like, oh, these are going to be easy.
Yeah, no.
No way.
Yes, I
Oh,
believe.
man. Wall jumps. I have these built into some of my stuff. It's brutal.
Oh, you gotta believe. You got this.
Nice job. Shake out those legs as much as you need. Reaching up, jumping up, going at as fast a pace as you can. Again,
Halfway
this
there.
is you versus you.
Halfway there.
Calves should be on fire.
It's really my arms and my calves.
I know. Oh, you're doing great, you guys. I know you're tired. We're tired too. This is the third of 4 AMRAPs, so we are well over halfway. Quick workout. Just remember, this is a really small part of your day. And like we talk about, this is all about integrity to yourself.
1 minute.
Finishing
We got
what you
this.
started.
1 minute left. Just like plank. Stay strong.
You're doing
Find
awesome.
a happy place.
Less than a minute to go. You got this.
If you have
Almost
kids at
done.
home, this could be a fun one to do with your kids.
Yeah.
Tell them they got to like jump the bugs out or something.
Reach up. Fast pace, you guys. We're almost there. Okay, we get a full 30 seconds rest, and then we only have one more AMRAP after this. Keep reaching. We have 30 seconds remaining. Shake out those legs, but get right back into it. Really challenge yourself.
How are you doing that unbroken,
Here
Drew?
we go.
You're a beast.
You got this.
Serious.
20 seconds.
You got this. Keep
Gotta stay strong.
going.
This one's for you guys at home. This one's for you guys.
You got this.
10
Almost there.
seconds.
10 seconds.
If you guys did this unbroken at home, leave a comment and tell me, because I think you guys are bad.
5 more seconds. Almost there. 3, 2, 1.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, shoulders.
Holy smokes.
Who,
Woo! Good job, guys.
oh wait, we're not done. We still have sit-ups.
One more. We got the sit-ups, you guys.
All right. Make sure you pace yourself on these, all right? We got to do these for 3 minutes.
It's a lot of sit-ups.
Yeah.
A lot of abdominal work, and our core is already
Oh.
burning. All right, get
10
on down
seconds.
into position because we're starting in less than 10 seconds.
Uh,
Here we go, you guys. Last AMRAP. 2, 1, and work.
Remember, you want your legs flat on the ground.
yeah.
Now remember, for green, in order to really engage that core and work those abs, you should be getting both your shoulder blades off the ground. Okay, that's it. It's a very small movement, just lifting through those shoulder blades. It helps so that you don't strain your neck. You can hold your head for support, and you can look up towards the ceiling. When you look down towards your feet, that's often when you start to feel a strain in your neck. Nice job. Make sure you're breathing through these motions, you guys. Like I've talked about before, a lot of times with abdominal work, we forget to breathe. For me, it helps to breathe out during the hardest part of the move, so when I'm coming up, and to breathe in as I come down.
Here we go. Find that happy place, you guys. Just like all these other moves, it's more mental than it is physical.
Mind over matter.
Yeah.
Focus on good form. Every rep counts. For a minute into it. You guys got this. 2 more minutes left. Don't focus on anything but your form. Focus on your breathing. Focus on your form. Just think one more rep. One more rep. If you need to take a small break, rest your head, rest your abs for a second, that's okay. Take as many breaks as you need and then get right back into it. You really want to make this so it's challenging for you. Like we keep saying, you versus you.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter where Drew or Natalie or I are at. This is just you focusing on doing the best you can with this move, getting in as many reps as you can, you guys. Really make this difficult. This is our last move we're doing, okay?
A minute and 15 seconds left.
Here we go.
That's it, you guys. 1 minute and 15 seconds, and our entire workout for the whole day is done, okay? Just remember that. When it's burning, just think, I'm almost done. This is all I have to do for the day for my workout.
You know, I used to think of a workout as kind of my chore that I had to do it during the day. And once I changed my mindset to thinking of it as a form of self-care and giving myself permission to have that time for myself each day, reminding myself that I'm happier. Whoa, that came out loud. That I'm happier when I work out. It made it a lot easier to want to get my workout in. Because it wasn't just like something I had to do to lose weight because I hated myself. I turned it into a positive.
Yep, this is your time, you guys. This is about you. It's about your health goals. It's about you finishing, you having integrity to yourself. We have less than 30 seconds, you guys, and this whole workout is done. I really want you to dig deep, focus on quality form. Make sure that every rep counts.
Almost there.
And then we're done, you guys. We're almost done. We have less than 15 seconds. Push through. Think of quality form.
There we go.
Really engage that core. Don't give up, you guys. 5 seconds. Don't give up. 3, 2, 1, and done.
Nice
Oh,
job.
man.
All right, stay on the ground, you guys.
Ooh.
We're gonna do some stretches on the ground. Oh, good job today, you guys.
Oh, it's tough.
That was
Killer
tough.
workout, you guys.
We're going to start with our hamstring stretch. Go ahead and bring one foot in, put one leg straight out. Then what you're going to do is you're going to reach over towards that toe, try to touch your toe if you can, and then try to bring your body, your head, your face down towards that leg. When you get really flexible, you're supposedly able to do nose to knee, but as we know, I'm not very flexible. I was able to touch my toes yesterday, and today I can't touch my toes. I just want to know how that's possible. I'm not even close. Not even close. That's how tight it got overnight. So depressing. Switch sides. It's on video. I really did touch my toes.
she did. And
I
yesterday's
did.
cool down, she was like,
I was elated. It had been 10 years, and now it was like a cruel joke. Reach, you guys, reach, reach, reach. If you're like me and you can't pull in on your shin, just grab that shin and pull down, really stretching out those hamstrings. Nice job. We're going to bring it in for a butterfly stretch. So bring in both of those feet, press them in together, and then try to inch those feet as they're together towards your body as close as it can go. Using your arms for momentum, go ahead and push down on the sides of your legs. The more flexible you are, the closer you'll be able to get those legs down towards the mat. But when you feel the tension, it should be slightly uncomfortable. Just hold it in that position. Try to calm down that heart rate. Your abs are going to be very sore tomorrow. So I suggest you do stretching such as Cobra throughout the day. It will really help.
Good job.
Well, we're already down here. I'm going to go into Cobra, and then we'll finish with Downward Dog. Go ahead and lay flat on your stomach, keeping those hips and your legs glued to the mat. You're going to put your arms close by your chest, and you're going to lift your body up. Make sure that you're keeping those hips glued to the mat. Now, if you're not able to lift all the way up, you can go ahead and just come up on your forearms like you see me doing here. This is just to really challenge yourself. Not everybody can stretch up that far, but you should really feel a nice pull all throughout your core. Holding it there for a few more seconds. Nice job, you guys. From this position, we're going to go ahead and go into Downward Dog. What you're going to go ahead and do is sit yourself back, then go ahead and place your feet flat on the ground. Try to get those heels touching the mat and lift up like you see us doing here. You really want to rest your neck. You want it to be neutral. Now, I'm not as flexible, so I bend my knees, holding myself in this position, really relaxing my neck, and then I try to still get those heels as close to the ground as they can go. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Keep trying to press those heels down towards the mat. And then slowly come down, putting your knees on the mat, and slowly get up, especially when our heart rate is still elevated. Getting up too fast, you might feel a little bit dizzy. Nice job, you guys. Great job. That was an amazing workout. Hopefully it's Friday and that you have the weekend to relax and spend time with your friends and family. We appreciate you guys. Please stick around for the recipe and motivation video. And please tell your friends and family about Dollar Workout Club. We'll see you guys next week.
See you guys.
All right, guys, a lot of people ask me, how do you stay healthy when you're traveling a lot? And trust me, I get this. I travel a ton for work. I'm always, I feel like whether we're coming down here to film or whether I'm going to speaking events or I go down to California to work with MRM, I travel a lot. So this is something that I've personally experimented with a lot because there's been times where I feel like I totally have nailed it and there's times where I've just totally not. So, one thing that I always do is I always pack at least one pair of workout clothes in my suitcase. And that's really important because obviously if you don't have the clothes to work out, you're not going to exercise. And then Dollar Workout Club makes it really, really easy for you to exercise while you're traveling because most of our workouts take little or no equipment. You can do them in 8 to 20 minutes and you can easily do them in your hotel room just looking at your phone. So I always plan on, so let's say I'm traveling for 4 days. I make it a goal to exercise half of the days that I'm traveling, and that's just because that's realistic for me. I've gone in before with the mindset of I'm going to exercise every single day, and I never do that, and I don't want to feel like I'm a failure. So for me, it's really important to set realistic goals, and for me personally, that's okay, I'll exercise for half of the days I'm there. And then on some of the other days, I do try to maybe go for a walk or something, but it's not, so I'm getting activity, but it's not maybe a structured workout. And the nutrition is the biggest part when you're traveling, right? You don't have a fridge, a lot of times you don't have a stove, and a lot of times it's harder to eat healthy when you're out. Especially, if another company's paying for your food or your travel, it's like, oh, I can eat whatever I want, right? So it's really important to get into that mindset of, your diet is everything you eat from now until the day you die. And so if you're gonna have these crazy extravagant eating excursions, that still is all a part of everything that you're taking in. So I try to keep my meals pretty much on track and consistent with what I would eat at home. I try not to go crazy in the airport coffee stands where there's all those yummy pastries and delicious desserts. And I just try to stay balanced. And maybe I will treat myself. Maybe if I do want a croissant in the morning, then I'll just keep my carbs lower at lunch to kind of compensate for it so that my total carbs for the day are about consistent with what I normally eat. And just try, and if you are going out to eat, ask for your food to be grilled and not fried. Ask for dressing on the side. Ask that you, just if you want to kind of put things on the side so that way you can appropriate how much is going into your meal. And yeah, the key to remember is that it's never going to be perfect. So show yourself a little bit of grace and just stay positive. Not, oh, I'm such a failure. Oh, I'm just going to start again on Monday. Starting again on Monday is the most unhealthy thought you can think in your head when it comes to diet and nutrition, right? Just think, okay, this meal wasn't great, and I'm just going to keep going on the next meal. So I hope that's helpful for you guys. If you have any tips that do work for you, leave them in the comments below, and I might start picking up some of your guys' tips if you share them in the comments. Thanks, guys.
What's up, y'all? Thank you so much for being a part of the Dollar Workout Club. We really love you guys here. Don't forget to follow us on social media at the handles below.
And the best way to get in touch with us is to leave a comment in the section below, in the comment section below. We read all the comments, and that's the best way to get a response or an answer from us.
Yeah, and don't forget the hashtags, you guys. Hashtag Dollar Workout Club, hashtag DWC recipes when you try the recipe of the day, hashtag DWC workouts when we're killing it. Hashtag. Let's do this. No, we love you guys. We can't wait to see you guys tomorrow.
See ya.
Bye.